হাই এভরিওয়ান, পার্ট 3। প্রথমে বলে রাখি, এই যে প্র্যাকটিস সেটগুলো দিলাম এগুলো থেকে কালকে অবশ্যই তোমরা সবগুলো কমন না পেলেও মোটামুটি থেকে এর থেকে ফ্রুটফুল ভিডিও হবে, মানে তুমি সবগুলো অ্যাটেম্প্ট করতে পারবে, এইটুকু কনফার্মেশন রাখো, শিওর। ঠিক আছে, দেখো, হোয়াট ডাজ দ্য ফ্রেজ আর্থ কেভ রেফার টু? অ্যাজ ইন আ কেভ a dweller hides himself, so underneath the earth's surface the roots of a tree lie hidden. How does the stream look like in the poem? In Arthur Rimbaud's sonnet Asleep in the Valley, the crystalline stream flows, leaving long strands of silver on the bright grass. How is the gold complexion of the sun dimmed? The sun's gold complexion is dimmed either when it sits in the west or when patches of clouds or layers of fog cover it. Where do all the birds hide? All the birds hide in a leafy shelter of the cooling trees when the summer is scorching. What scorch and choke the tree after it is pulled out? The sun and the air scorch and choke the tree after it is pulled out of the earth. Next, why does the poet ask nature to keep the soldier warm? As the young soldier lies in the poem valley exposed to the elements, he may catch cold, so the poet asks nature to keep him warm. And summer's lease hath all too short a date. What is meant? The metaphoric expression means that men have summer on lease, so after the stipulated tenure and the season will depart. Who has never done with delights? The grasshopper, the bird of summer, has never done away with his delights. এখানে bird bird হবে, এটা স্পেলিং মিস্টেক আছে, এটা হচ্ছে tenure, stipulated tenure. Okay. Next, what causes the bark of a tree's blade hacking and chopping? How does the poet bring out the innocence of the soldier? The poet brings out the innocence of the soldier asleep in the valley by describing his smile, which is like an infant's, gentle without guile. Where does the grasshopper rest? The grasshopper rests at ease beneath some pleasant wind. Which part of the tree is the most sensitive? The root. How long will the young man remembered in Shakespeare's sonnet? The young man in Shakespeare's sonnet number 18 will be remembered as long as the words of the poet he writes in his memory will last, that is to say, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see. From where is the shrill song in the cricket heard in the poetry of art? In the poetry of art, the shrill song of the cricket can be heard from the stove. Why is the soldier pale? The soldier is pale because he is actually a dead man lying in green sun-soaked bed of the valley. Next, at which station did the blind girl get into the train? Rohana. Who was the high priest? Pakshi Lakshman Sastri. What were the three there behind the screen? And Mrs. Jones' room, there was a gas plate and ice box behind the screen. Where did the Tsar fall asleep? Being tired, the Tsar fall asleep on the threshold, on a chowkat, in the hermit's cottage. Who would receive the blind girl at the destination? The blind girl's aunt would receive her at the destination. Next, in whom did Abdul Kalam's father have an ideal helpmate? Obviously, Asiyamma. Next, why did Roger want to snatch the large purse? As Roger longed to buy a pair of blue suede shoes, he had decided to snatch the large purse of Mrs. Jones. Next, what was the hermit doing when the Tsar came to visit him? When the Tsar came to visit the hermit, the latter was digging the ground in front of his heart. আশা করছি ভিডিওটা খুব ফ্রুটফুল হবে এবং শর্ট কোশ্চেনের জন্য এগুলো দিয়ে চ্যালেঞ্জ সহকারে বলছি, এগুলোর মধ্যে অবশ্যই তুমি 2023 এর কালকের এক্সামে আসবে। ভালো করে মিলিয়ে নিও, ভালো করে তৈরি করে নাও, ঠিক আছে? সবগুলোকে একবার ঝলকে দেখে নাও, সবগুলো লেখানোই আছে, তবু একবার জাস্ট দেখে নাও। ওকে গাইজ, আজকের ভিডিও যদি ভালো লেগে থাকে লাইক কমেন্ট অবশ্যই এবং বন্ধুদের মধ্যে শেয়ার করে দিও। ওকে, খুব শীঘ্র দেখা হচ্ছে নেক্সট ভিডিও নিয়ে। টাটা।